Chelsea Piers. Super fun place. They have bowling, they have skate rinks, they have fishing area. They have a skate park in here, which is super cool. I've been to that skate park like a lot growing up. I'd find someplace secluded. It's so peaceful over here. It's like you kind of forget that you're actually in the city, you know? Yeah. Today's topic is the 5 things that you should do once you finally decided to transition. You have just cracked your egg and you have decided, you know what? I'm tired of living this way. Let's change. These are the 5 things that I did when I first started, and some of the things here I wouldn't recommend for everyone, but it certainly helped my dysphoria when I first started out. So, number 1. Change your name instantly. Change your name and force people to start using it. When I first came out, I wasn't too sure if I wanted to go through the transitioning process, but I did want to change my name because I felt like my name was too boyish. I'm not going to tell you what it is for privacy reasons, and that's my name and I don't really feel like putting it out there. But I changed it to Jessie for one simple reason. I needed a name that was more, that could easily be switched between female and male with different abbreviations. When I first started, I wasn't too sure if this was something, like I knew my dysphoria was bad, I knew I wanted to change, I knew all these different things, but I didn't really fully know if I wanted to change completely. So number 2, grow your hair out. That is my second advice and something that I start to do. When you first start out and you're not on hormones, the very first feminizing thing that recognizes you as a woman will be your long hair. Even if you have a goatee, even if you have a manliest beard in the world, from behind, a lot of people can't see your face and they instantly look at your silhouette. And the first thing most people look at is your hair. So just grow your hair out as long as you want, but don't make it too short. Because right now I'm going through the thing where I've dyed my hair so much that my hair is actually starting to fall back out, and I do get misgendered a lot. Third thing that you should probably do when you're first transitioning, change your wardrobe. If you're first starting out and you want to go boy mode, wear feminine clothes inside. Buy some feminine clothes that you feel looks good on you. Really helps to have like a wardrobe that you can just relax at home. Like I have just a bunch of dresses and like skirts that I will just like lounge around in, and I have no desire to wear them outside, but just having them and wearing them inside is very comforting, and it allows you to get used to wearing this type of clothing. And don't be afraid to wear your clothing when your friends come around. You will know who your friends are by which ones come over and are weirded out when you're wearing your type of clothing. That leads me into the 4th point. When you first come out, tell everyone you're close to. That can be your friends, that can be your family, but be wary of who you tell it to. A lot of people just look at you weird or feel like you're not human, which you're just human. You just choose to identify as not the thing you were born, which is not a bad thing. That's actually a great thing. You know who you are and you're unapologetic about it. That's like the best thing you can do for yourself. Be unapologetic for who you are, but be wary of who you're unapologetic to. There are some people who just want to see you fall just because you are who you are, and it's very shitty. But then again, that also leads into my 5th point. being transgender is not your personality. It is just who you are. You are transgender. It's like if a woman is a woman and that's her personality. That's not a woman's personality. A woman's personality is she likes to do her hair, she likes to do her makeup, she's an amazing painter, she's a writer, she's a coder, she's a this. And that also goes for the trans men out there. Being a man is not your personality. It's just who you are. You go outside and you look like a man, and that's just who you are. And I feel like for myself, the attitude is the best thing. Showing confidence with who you are is the biggest thing that puts you in the right light. Because you can be a woman but feel very scared to be a woman. Don't be mad at the ones who misgender you the first time. If you're first starting out and you're in your first couple months, a lot of people look for looks and they instantly make a thought in their mind. You can correct them 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 5 times. You can choose the amount of times when it starts to get really annoying. I've decided that, like, don't be like me and decide that maybe it's fine all the time and I'll get mad when I want to get mad. Choose your boundaries and stick to them, but also be lenient, because there's a lot of people who are okay with who you are, but it just hasn't recognized to themselves that this is who you are. And it shouldn't matter. I understand it should not matter, but looks mean everything. If you're not looking the part, if you're not playing the part, and if people don't know who you are instinctively, they're gonna immediately just assume your gender, which is very, very shitty, don't get me wrong. And it's happened to me a lot of times, and I've had to correct a lot of people, including my boss, but eventually he's gotten used to it. So it's something that a lot of people just have to get used to, especially if you're not looking the part yet, or if you're not looking exactly how you want to be. I've been doing it for about 19 months now, going on 20 months now. So I feel like I'm looking the part. I'm gendered correctly more and more these days, but there's still times when I don't feel like I'm getting the right response from people. Those are my 5 tips. Get your hair done, don't diet too much, change your name to a name that fits you and you alone. Don't be afraid of being misgendered, but do set your boundaries. Tell your friends and family who you are, who you want to be, and where you're going in your transitioning. And have fun. This is a experience in your life that you will only get once, coming out and doing you. You are finally you. Be proud of you. It's gonna be scary, it's gonna be terrifying at times. But that's it. I'm gonna sign off. See you later.